Cheating is bad, being mean is bad. But manipulation, that is a different level entirely. Because a manipulator never looks like the villain. They look like the victim. They make you doubt what you just watched with your own eyes. And this franchise has produced some of the most skilled manipulators ever put on television. These are the 5 worst, ranked. Number 5, Leda Margaretha. Most people remember Leda as the woman who made Eric Rosenbrook evict his own teenage daughter. And yes, that happened. Eric's daughter Tasha lived with him. Leda moved from Indonesia, decided she didn't want a stepdaughter in the picture, and Eric, a grown man, chose his new girlfriend over his own child. But what made Leda manipulative rather than just mean was how she did it. She never screamed. She never begged. She simply made Eric feel like he had to choose, like her comfort and his daughter's presence could not coexist in the same apartment. She framed her demands as reasonable. She played the outsider who just needed support, and Eric handed her everything she asked for, including his relationship with his kids, because she made him feel like love required that sacrifice. Fans hated her instantly, but Leda didn't care. She posted about it online like she'd won something, because in her mind, she had. Number 4, Mohammed Jabali. Mohammed married Danielle from Ohio on season 2 and spent the entire relationship making her feel lucky just to have him. He criticized her constantly, he withheld affection, he made her feel small for not being wealthy enough, attractive enough, educated enough. Then, at the tell-all, when Danielle brought receipts about things he had done during their marriage, Mohammed sat there and humiliated her in front of the entire cast. Publicly, calmly, with a straight face. He didn't yell, he didn't deny. He just dismantled her dignity one sentence at a time while the cameras rolled. The truly manipulative part, he had already filed for divorce while still accepting money from her. He used her visa, used her finances, and then made her look foolish for trusting him. Every move was calculated. Every step had an exit built in. Number 3, Colt Johnson. Colt is the most underrated manipulator in franchise history because he hides it behind awkwardness. He looks soft, he seems harmless, he cries on camera, but look at his pattern and you see something else entirely. He cheated on Larissa while she was adjusting to a new country with no support system. He cheated on Jess while pursuing Vanessa simultaneously. He was caught lying in almost every relationship he had, and his response every single time was to act confused and wounded, like he couldn't understand why anyone was upset. That is manipulation. Making your partner feel guilty for reacting to something you did. Colt perfected it across multiple seasons and multiple women, and the show kept inviting him back because the chaos he created was too good for ratings. Number 2, Angela Deem. Angela is loud. Angela is aggressive. Angela calls people out constantly, and that loudness is exactly what makes her manipulation so effective. Because nobody expects the most obvious person in the room to be running a con. And she controlled Michael's access to his own family. She regulated who he could speak to, what he could post, what he was allowed to want for himself. When he pushed back, she screamed until he backed down. When he had needs she didn't want to meet, she made him feel selfish for having them. She got multiple plastic surgeries he opposed, told him it was for her health, and then used her physical transformation as leverage. And whenever anyone pointed any of this out, Angela turned it around. She was the one being disrespected. She was the one who sacrificed everything. She was always the victim, no matter what she had just done 60 seconds earlier. Michael tried to leave. By some accounts, he did leave, and even that, she found a way to make about herself. Number 1, Colt. No, wait, we already covered him. Number 1 is Jennifer Tarzona. Not because she's the most aggressive, but because she looked her partner dead in the eye, said nothing happened with Rob, and the show literally cut to split-screen footage of exactly what happened. She lied on camera while the evidence played beside her face, and then she blamed Cole for spreading rumors. That is the purest form of manipulation this franchise has ever aired. No rage, no tears, just a straight face and a story that completely contradicted reality. She later said maybe she was the villain, maybe she liked it. At least she was finally honest about something. Drop a comment, who did we miss? And subscribe for more breakdowns every week.